Morning guys, Roger with CU Scrapping again. Been a while since my last video. My last phone took a dump on me. So I'm hoping this phone works out better. Just got done doing my morning pickups. One of my pickups was a healthcare worker who asked me what I do with the TVs. She said she sat one out at the curb a while back, and she said they just snipped the cord and left the TV. I wanted them to take the TV. That's a big problem with a lot of scrappers. They'll just grab what they can and run. A lot of them don't want to deal with the TVs. Have quite a bit of plastic with them. I'm still learning, trying to find a place to get rid of the plastics, but right now it is garbage. So thought I would do this video to show her exactly what happens with the TV. I talked to her briefly, and this way she'll have an idea of what exactly goes into it. And there again, the first thing I do is, like everybody else, clip the cord. This one I don't have to clip. It unplugs. Unplug the cord. That's number 2 insulated copper wire. That's real easy. And there's a bunch of screws. The other thing about these TVs is there is always a lot of screws. The first thing I'll do is take the base off. The screws go in the screw bucket, and sometimes these will have quite a bit of metal in them that you can throw in the tin shred pile. This one's just plastic, so it's garbage. Okay, then take every screw you can find out of the back. Can't tell, it is a hot one today. All right. I think I got all the screws. Sometimes they're still stubborn to come apart. Real stubborn. Hope I didn't forget a screw. I did. Always a hidden screw somewhere. In this case, there's 4 of them. That's easier. Okay, screws in the screw bucket. And plastic. Okay, and then that exposes all the goodies. There again, the first thing I do is start taking the wire out. And then this thinner wire, my scrapyard classifies as number 3. It's a lower price than the number 2, but I don't have to strip the ends. I don't have to cut the ends of them off. speaker wires, and then the speakers. There's enough metal in the speakers that I throw that in the tin shred. And yes, I know there's a small copper coil in there. You know, it depends on the size of the speaker. The trouble it's going to take to get the copper coil out of a speaker that size is quite honestly not worth it. Okay. Keep pulling wires. There's really not all that much wiring inside of one of these. Okay, and then I start pulling circuit boards. This is the power button circuit board. That's just basically a low-grade board. I get about 3 cents a pound for them here locally. We have one scrapyard that takes e-waste locally. They don't pay very much, and quite honestly, they either don't know what they're doing or they know exactly what they're doing, and they're not paying crap for anything. And then this circuit board here, this will be probably a mid-grade board. It's green on both sides. There's not a lot to it. There's the processing chip there that'll bring a little bit. The crystal oscillator will bring a little bit. The little IC chips. On the medium grade boards, I think Board Sort's paying like $1.50 a pound on those. And it's not, quite honestly, not worth shipping to them. I'll pay more in shipping than it takes to get over there. And on the mid-grade boards, I am planning a trip to Board Sort within the month. At $1.50 a pound, I'm still going to depopulate this board. I'll depopulate the chip, the ceramic, or the crystal oscillator, the IC chips. I don't see any tantalum chips on there. Inside this box will be another crystal oscillator. So I'll take all that stuff off, then I'll throw this board in with the basic boards. Get rid of it here locally, 3 cents a pound. But I've got all the good stuff off of it. And then we got the power board. Which is a low-grade board, as is, even with all the chunky stuff on it. It's only copper. There's no precious metals, no silver, gold, anything like that on it. So what I do with these is there's an aluminum heat sink. I take that off. A transistor, that's basically plastic around a copper plate. I'll take that off. I'll take these little copper rolls off here, the transformers, and that's about it. The rest of that can go in with the basic boards. And then the only thing left of actual scrap value is the tin. Well, no, I take that back. There's a couple more boards in here, but I got to take this front off. And each one's different, but they're basically the same. Sometimes they're screwed on, sometimes they're just clipped on. This one looks like it's just clipped. There we go. Sometimes you end up busting the screen to get them off. There we go. And there's some more plastic for the plastic pile. Then, usually on the bottom end of these is another couple of circuit boards. They come off real easy. Like so. Then remove that. And this is a peripheral board. All the gold plating up along the top here. A little gold plating in there. Some decent chips. Decent sized MLCCs. So this is a peripheral board. You can get upwards to $4 a pound on the peripheral boards, if I remember correctly. Like I said, I'm taking a trip to board sort later this month, so I'm saving these. These will go on my trip to board sort. Then, got to get rid of the screen. I haven't found anywhere that will recycle those. I've heard there's metals inside there, but nobody takes them at all. And then there's another little plastic frame here that's clipped on. And sometimes they'll break, not a big deal. Plastic. Plastic. And then behind that is these plastic laminations. There's usually several. Sometimes I can get rid of these. There's a local place, God, the name escapes me now, where kids go in and there's all kinds of miscellaneous stuff, and they take the stuff and they create stuff with it. They have very creative minds. Sometimes they'll take stuff like that. Right now with the COVID, they're not doing much of anything. So right now it's going in the garbage until I can find a plastics processor. Then there's this white backing here. That just comes off, that's garbage. And we've got the LED lights here. The backs of these, sometimes they're screwed in, sometimes they're double-sided taped in. These are just clipped in. So they come out real easy. And yeah, that's the first time I've run across that. On the backs of these, that's nothing special. On the backs of these, I've seen three different types. I've seen just the basic circuit board material, which this is. I'm not sure if that's a graphite tape or something on the back of that. These will go in with your low-grade boards. There's nothing special about them. Other ones have an aluminum back, which I put in with my dirty aluminum. Other ones have copper back, which I save and put in with my dirty copper. So it just depends on, I'm not sure if it's the age or the quality of the TV on which one you're going to get. But this one is just normal circuit boards. There's 4 of those plus a side piece. One side appears to be taped down. Oh no, it's got little plastic plugs holding it down. And it's taped down. And there again, that's just circuit board, nothing special. And then the end of it has the wire that goes to the circuit board. And then you're left with just a tin shred shell. I started picking these up because I learned real quick that the shell, even if it's tin or aluminum, plasmas usually have an aluminum back. The shell is about 1/3 of the weight of the TV, and that adds up quick, and especially if nobody's taking the darn things. And then that's when I started learning about e-waste, the different circuit boards, the different components of the circuit board. So the TVs have worked out quite well for me. And that's it. That's it on a TV. I hope this helps you understand a little better on what's in a TV. Like I said, the cord clippers come along. They take their little penny cord, and they're on their way. But then they leave behind, $3, $4, $5 worth of good stuff. Yes, the plastic is kind of a pain to deal with. But once I find somebody that can take the plastics, even for free, then I don't have to pay to get rid of it, and it gets recycled again. So, hope this helps you out. If you can't see, I'm sweating up a storm. It's only, 10:30 in the morning, so this is going to be a long day. So I will try to pump out more videos now that I've got a good working camera, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.